Hey guys, Andrew here with WP for Church with another tutorial for you. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at sprucing up the "there are no posts available in this category" message that you get in the post module for Beaver Builder, and we're going to specifically be looking at when there are no events going on, what do visitors see? Because normally they get a drab message and an ugly search box, and so we're going to spruce that up, make it inviting, give them something actionable to do. And to do that, I'm going to show you on a site that I built recently for a church plant in Georgia, and we're going to click on events. And so they just had an event and they don't have any more on the calendar. You guys know that churches are notorious for not keeping up their calendar, and so you might be the one in charge of that, actually, wink wink. And so if that's you, you need to kind of spruce this area up and give your visitors something to do when there is no upcoming event for them to click on. And so right here we have pasted in some HTML and CSS on we don't have any event schedules right now, get some updates, and when you click here it goes out to an Infusionsoft form that they have. You can that's just what they have. You can do whatever you want to, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and click on Page Builder, and we're going to pull up this is a Themer archive. And so this is what it looks like when there are events. Side note, there's going to be another tutorial on creating something like this for yourself as well to display your events in Beaver Builder. Let's go ahead and click on this, and we're going to look at pagination. Pagination is where they have the no results message and the search box. Ugly search box, I don't want to see it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the stuff I have here already, and I'm going to pull in an HTML module. And what this is going to do is let me paste in what I already have here. Now, I'm not like a HTML CSS guru. I know enough to be dangerous. Like, I know that you probably shouldn't be using break tags right here the way I am, but it's going to be all right. And I'm going to go ahead and break this up just a little bit. Basically, what's going on here is this top part has my my text. We don't have any events, and this bottom one right here, the button area, self-explanatory, has the stuff for the button. As you can see, this top area already has some inline CSS here, so it has text align center, max width. The margin needs to be 0 auto. As you can see, margin, if you mess that up, that's what centers it. Font size, and then below here, I have the classes for the link, the button itself, the hover colors, all that jazz. And this is what shows up. And I style this. You can style it wherever you want to, wherever you do your CSS. For this one, I just chose to do it on this page. It was simple enough for me. And so I'm gonna share a gist on the blog post for this for you to be able to grab this code, and it'll be a little more. Hey, here's what this color does when by the time you see it, to make it easier for the guys that are new like me. And you should be able to take that, add it here to your module, and get something similar to this. Side note, all you'll have to do to change the connect here button is change out this link. As you can see, this goes to their Infusionsoft. I hate trying to highlight stuff. It goes this right here, change it to wherever your contact page is, if that's what you want it to do. And when you're done, you just copy it and jump back up here to pagination, and paste it in. And so you see like the difference, right? Let me pull in a post module. It's going to say hello world. Let me change the content to events. And this is what shows up normally. So there's a world of difference, right, between this and this. This looks inviting. This looks like we didn't even consider putting anything here. And so that's the first way to write your own HTML, CSS in the HTML module, or however you do that, or just take mine and tweak it to whatever it needs to be for you, and then paste that into the pagination settings here. The second way is to take a layout. Maybe you're not comfortable messing with HTML, CSS, so Beaver Builder lets you build a layout, and then you can make a shortcode out of that, paste it into the pagination, and get the same results basically. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. And And what we're going to do is we're going to make a test page real quick. So let me go to new page. And I'm going to say this is test layouts, right? And I'm going to open the page builder. This comes up. If you're working with Beaver Builder, you're familiar with this. I'm just going to add a row. And I'm essentially going to build that HTML gig that I had earlier, okay? So, modules. Let me get some text. Currently don't have any things. I'm going to make that not that. I'm going to make that the same. I'm going to center it. And what I'm going to do is add a form. I think I have like a, yeah. No, that's a template. No, I don't need a template. Guys, I'm just going to make a form real quick. So, gravity form. They have a contact form. I'm just going to drag that in and use whatever settings are standard for the video. So, get in touch. Get in touch. So there's the standard form. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this column. So you go to column settings, save as, and I'm going to call it my contact column. And I just like making it one word. I like making it one word because I don't like remembering, did I put in dashes or did I put in dashes? Were they underscores or were they hyphens? And so I'm going to save that. And after I save it, I should be able to see it in Builder already. Like, I don't think I have to save the page. I guess I do. Just kidding. Done. Publish. Refresh. Save columns. It probably was there. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go here. And before I copy anything from here, I want to go ahead and go back into events. And actually, I'm going to do it here so I don't mess up the events page in case someone visits while I'm doing all this. I'm going to go to Page Builder. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And I'm just going to drag in the standard post module for now so we can see what's going on. And change the content to events. Nothing is going to be here. And so this is what we have to work with. I just got a song from Mulan stuck in my head. This is what you give me to work with. My daughter has had Mulan on repeat. Sorry about that lapse there. Wow. I've recorded this too many times. That's just going to stay in the video. So right now I'm on the knowledge base for Beaver Builder, and I'll share this link in the notes for the video and the post. And what I'm going to do is just copy their generic shortcode here. Side note, you can use the post ID or you can use the post slug. I always use the slug because 123 doesn't tell me that it's a contact form or where it came from, and so it's a lot easier if you just use the slug, guys. Let's go back. That's the wrong action. Let's go back to the page. And so I'm going to pull in an HTML module real quick so we can see what we're working with before we put it in pagination. So right now, this is I just pasted in their shortcode. Now I need to replace my post slug with my post slug. So I'm going to go back to my saved columns over here. As you can see, my slug is right here. If you don't see that, and you probably won't your first time doing it, just click on screen options right here. Make sure slug is checked, and you'll be able to copy that. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to throw it right there and save it. And what should happen is it should show my column right here. Right. It's being weird. I don't know why. But that's neither here nor there. And so what we're going to do now, everything looks right. This is the column that I had saved. And so I'm going to copy my shortcode. I'm going to delete this module. And I'm going to go in here to pagination. And I'm going to paste this in. And if all goes well, it should work just like that. Boom. So now, instead of this, you get this. also that search bar can go away like that. Alright guys, so in this video we looked at sprucing up the there are no posts available. What is that? What is that section called? I always forget. Stop. There are some like fidgety things when you put these shortcodes in to other layouts. It's okay though, it works. No results message. So we looked at taking the post module, changing the no results message to actually be attractive and give someone a call to action. We looked at it two ways. We looked at changing it via HTML and CSS, and we looked at changing it to a Beaver Builder shortcode and giving your website visitors something to actually do. Maybe this get in touch form is, hey, we don't have anything. Here's a subscribe to our emails and get notified the next time an event goes live. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video, leave a comment on the post. Let me know how you guys are using it. I'd love to see links that you guys share where you're using some of these snippets and some of these tutorials on your own site. Until next time, peace.